My name is Jenna Apgar with Bread.blog, and we are doing morning tea with Jenna, except I think I have hot chocolate today. Today the main topic will be Twitter for Business and all the different ways that you can do that, mainly because I used Twitter a lot yesterday, both for clients and personal use. I think a lot of people, especially in my generation, don't understand Twitter at all. We already had Facebook well established, and we were like, what is this Twitter thing? It's only 120, 40 characters, and what are you gonna do? It's just so small, and it doesn't seem like enough to blog, but there are great aspects to it, and I never understood it until several years ago. I was building a web page for a client, and I was having a hard time getting the builder for the blog and the comment section to work together. And so as I'm sitting there waiting for another update, trying to fix the situation, I had to re-download Twitter because I was trying to update my business and had just downloaded it. Was like, well, I'm frustrated, let me tweet about it. And I called out the website builder that was RapidWeaver, and used the little call sign at RapidWeaver, and Discus comments. So hey, at RapidWeaver, at Discus, you know, what is it that I'm missing here? And I had already tried their support pages. I had already tried contacting them, and a lot of these web applications, they don't give you an opportunity to contact them at all. Like, the most you've got is email. But they do have Twitter accounts. And when you call them out directly, especially for something negative, they respond immediately. So this issue that I've been having for 24 hours got resolved in 5 minutes using Twitter. And that's just calling them out. We had the same situation, at the beginning of the year, using the Affordable Care Act. We've had to keep changing our health insurance and keep changing our doctors. And our latest one with United Healthcare Group, we tried calling, not getting any answer. We tried leaving the message. We tried emailing. And 3 days later, we had gotten zero, goose egg. So I just went on Twitter, and I was kind of like, United Healthcare, you're awful. Like, I'm struggling here to get a doctor, and I can't get one because I can't get through you. And with less than 5 minutes, not only did they contact me, they got my phone number through Twitter personal message, and were able to call me almost immediately. I also got my husband on the phone to deal with the other issue for United Healthcare in about 10 minutes. So that is one of the biggest powers of Twitter, is complaints. And the reason that many companies are so quick with Twitter is because Twitter is a searchable database. So when somebody searches your company, or you search another company, Twitter tweets, those little things that seem insignificant at the time, those can show up in a Google feed. And especially for bigger companies, they will. They don't want that kind of bad advertisements out there. This weekend, my Dodge broke down. I have a big, huge $50,000 plus Dodge Durango, and it's 3 years old, under 60,000 miles, and we just fried on the side of the highway. And we had Geico roadside service. They were, eventually good at getting us towed to the neighboring middle of nowhere city of Vernon, Texas. And you would think at the Dodge dealership that does Dodge mechanic work that they would do warranty work and have a mechanic certified to do so. Wrong. So now I'm having to pay a tow truck company to take it from Vernon, Texas to Wichita Falls, Texas, who's already slammed with work because Vernon, Texas dealership doesn't have a mechanic who can do Dodge dealership work. And I'm having to deal with all this, and I call the Dodge customer care. I get someone, and he's like, and? He's just very blank. Dodge runs a lot of promos on Twitter. They use the hashtag Dodge, and later today I'll probably look up if they have any very specific hashtags that they're doing for promotion, and I will call them out again. But it's very easy to go there, at Dodge, hashtag Dodge, this is my situation. I got no help on the phone, but I bet if I look at my Twitter account after using it yesterday that I will have an answer, because that's how Twitter works. So how can you use Twitter for your own personal business? Obviously, if you have a complaint, you can put it out there, but no one wants to complain all the time, right? And certainly not from your business page. One of the biggest capabilities that Twitter offers a small business owner is the ability to do exactly what I've been describing, which is customer care. There are companies now who run their entire customer care system off of Twitter. Even United Healthcare, they have their United Healthcare Twitter where they post updates and blog posts and things that are more advertising and happy related. And then they have a whole separate one that says at Help United Healthcare. So when you have like your contact us, or you have a page that is like if you have questions, comments, or concerns, instead of writing those through email, which in a day when you get 1,000 emails a day and you don't want customer care issues getting lost in the shuffle, having it come directly to the Twitter account that's separate, it's all in one place, and you can schedule it every single day to look at it, let's say at 8 in the morning. You can funnel all your issues there and you can deal with them. And you can even turn on notifications. So if it's 8 o'clock at night, you can at least send over a quick, how can I help you? There are even, because Twitter is such an open API, you can work with web applications that will work directly with Twitter that will immediately respond and give your customer that, hey, we're here and we want to know more about your problem. Let us schedule a call. Something really quick just to get it out there to make them feel better till you can handle the situation. That is the number one way that you can use Twitter, is the customer care aspect of it. Now here's the other thing about Twitter. I mentioned that it's Google searchable, so people are out there complaining. With the hashtags and with the search function, Twitter is also incredibly searchable when you go on there and you want to find information, let's say about yourself. So if you wanted to do research about your own company and how people are talking about it, you can use Twitter. Now you can do it kind of like a Google search, and you can Google yourself or Twitter yourself, once a month or so, and you can try to find those problems. Or there's simple programs out there. My favorite one is Hootsuite, that will help you create what they call streams. And in each one of these streams, you can use a search word. So my company is brain.blog. I can create a stream that only searches for when my name for my company is used. I can create a stream for when my name is used. And what that does is it helps you find and keep up with the different people that are talking about your company, good, bad, or otherwise. It can help you tell how do they feel about your products, how do they feel about your company, if they're venting, if they're putting good things out there that you'd like to share. But it just makes it easier by keeping it all in one place. And that particular software will also help you schedule new posts to put it on Twitter. So I think I have that. Let me post that up here. Okay, there's a link to the Hootsuite one. I can modify it later to say Hootsuite. The next thing with Twitter is Twitter's not quite like Facebook, where you just stream information and you see all your friends. I mean, there are some people who do that, but they normally do it more by list, with a list being a way to group smaller amount of friends into one list so that you can just see them. If you just try to look at the stream, most people follow too many people on Twitter to make their user stream very usable. So when you're posting, you can keep in mind that your posts don't have a long lifespan. On Twitter, you get 20 minutes tops where your post is going to be easily seen by many, whether they're looking for hashtags or they're looking in streams through their list. Can somebody find it later through searches? Sure, but through that front main strip, you've got about 20 minutes of survivability for each post. So if you're posting especially something with a commonly used hashtag Motivational Monday, then you're just not going to live there very long. If you have posts that use hashtags that are not that popular, you'll still show up in the searches fairly often, depending on how much it's used. So given that, how many times can you post on Twitter a day? The max you should truly post is probably about 3. After 3, Twitter's algorithm starts to push you down and makes it so that you're not being seen. This does not count retweets. This is only your unique posting and tweets. So you can still retweet all you want, but your individual Twitter posts are not going to show up. After you hit about 3, they'll be repressed in the same way that Facebook would be repressing your post. Let's see any other Twitter questions. If y'all have any questions, go ahead and ask them in the comments below, and I will get to them. And if you have any social media or digital marketing questions you'd like asked in future episodes, let me know that as well. My name is Jenna, and signing off, and have a wonderful morning and afternoon.